Hey guys, ADHD here. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make a creeper lava lamp. It is really awesome. We're gonna get started on it right now. It's just a nice little simple build and take a little break from the houses for a bit. So I'll be showing you guys how to build that. Before we get started, guys, what I want you guys to do is go ahead and press select on your controller on play any of the console editions. If you're on PC, there's a way to do it too. Just make sure you turn off fire spread. Just gonna go to host options and turn off fire spread. Mine actually did not set on fire, because of the lava. As you can see, we use wool for the face. It did not set on fire, even without the fire spread off. But I don't really know why it didn't. I don't know if it's like, usually stuff does set on fire by lava, but wool is not for some reason. So you may be good, but just to be safe, I don't want anybody, upset because their creeper's face burned. So let's go ahead and get started on this, guys. For this build, you're going to need orange stained glass, you're going to need black wool, you're going to need lava buckets, and you're going to need orange stained clay. Anyway, guys, that's all we're going to need. Let's get started. Alright, getting started, guys, we're going to be using the orange stained clay, and what we're going to be doing is removing 8 blocks out of the ground of the dirt or whatever you have on the ground. You're going to remove that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then once you have this row of 8 that's removed, go ahead and do that 3 more times going back. Just like this. Okay, and as always, guys, if at any point in the video you feel like I'm going too fast, you can always pause or rewind it, and feel free to send me a picture of it on Twitter or Instagram if you finish it. But anyway, let's keep going. So once you've done that, from your little hole in the ground you made, go ahead and go back 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then do on the 5th block the exact same thing we just did. Remove 4 rows of 8. I'll fix that in a second. Just leave it like that for right now. Okay. And get some grass, fix that. So it should be just look just like this. Should be, 4 rows of 8 and then a spacing of 4, then 4 rows of 8. Make sure you have that correct. Once you have that done, go ahead and fill in both those holes with the orange stained clay, just like this. And if you have a swiftness potion, as I always recommend, you could always use that to make things go a little bit faster. All right, it's 1. And then here's our second one right here. And then once you have this done, guys, go ahead and get out your glass. We're going to need our orange stained glass. If you're on the Xbox or on what's called the Pocket Edition, you're going to need to use regular glass, which, to be honest, will not look as good. But it'll still work. It's still the same thing. It's just the orange kind of makes it blend a little bit better. Okay, so what I want you guys to do first is go along this entire perimeter of our little orange, square we made, and go until you have 6 rows of this. So that's 1. Then here's 2. And then just go ahead and go until you get 6 high. Right now we're at 2. I'm going to skip ahead real quick, but go until you get 6 high. Okay, and once you're 6 high, go ahead and just close up that top. Just like this. Alright, and then once you've done that, go ahead and do the exact same thing over here on this one. Just go around until it is 6 blocks high. Just make sure you go around the entire thing. Alright, once again, I'm going to skip ahead, but go ahead and pause and make sure you get 6 rows high. Okay, once you get on top of that, go ahead and close off the top as well. Alright then, guys, go ahead and just do this on these 3 rows on the side. Go ahead and connect them by these 3 top rows. Just like this. And just make sure it's 3 high, just like that. And then do the exact same thing over here. Oops, this is too high. 3 high, only the top 3 blocks. Alright, perfect. Now once you've done that, go ahead and add 1 row to the back and the front, just like this. Kind of hard to explain, so this you have to kind of watch, just like this. And then once you've done that, go ahead and go right here, and these blocks that are below that layer we just add, remove them. And this is just giving us an entryway into the legs right here, and do it in the back as well. And then go ahead and close off the entire bottom. Alright, and that's basically making it to where when we add the body and the lava is coming down from the torso, it'll come down here and then go through the sides, and then we'll have to fill in that area down there with some extra lava, but it'll just kind of, give it a little bit of like a way to get to everywhere. Okay, now let's go ahead and add the body. Alright, guys, and right here in this little hole is right here from our body, you're just going to go along this front area right here, or the back, it really doesn't matter. We can't even really tell which is the front really right now, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and take it across this entire thing. It should be 8 blocks in total. And go ahead and do that till you're 10 blocks high. Right now we're at 2, then 3, we missed 1, 4, and then go ahead and go all the way up until you're 10 blocks high. I'm going to skip ahead, but go ahead and go 10 blocks high. Okay, and once you're 10 high on this side, you want to go and do the exact same thing on this side. So just take all of this also until you get to the exact same height as our front piece. And then once you've done that, I'm sure you guys know what to do. Now we're just going to go ahead and do it on the sides. I'm not even going to skip ahead for this part because it should be relatively quick. Alright, and then over here as well. And right here. All right, and then just go ahead and make sure you check everything, make sure everything leads to one another, make sure there's holes everywhere. Okay, we're good in that part. Now what we're gonna do, guys, is on this row right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and add a row on the, we can go ahead and do the whole thing, just go around this entire thing, add another row. Or, yeah, let's just do the front row right now, just to make things easier and, you know, not to confuse anybody. So just the front right here, you're gonna do this. Then you're gonna add one more row. And then go ahead and go along with me, guys. So it's going to be just like this. It's going to be 2 of the glass blocks, 1, 2, then 1 black wool, then 2 glass, then 1 black wool, then 2 glass. Then coming back to the next row, it's going to be 2 glass, 1, 2, 4 black wool, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 glass, 1, 2. Then the next row is going to be the exact same thing. Okay, then the next row is going to be 3 glass, 1, 2, 3, 2 black wool, 1, 2, 3 glass, 1, 2, 3. Then the next row is going to be 1 glass, then 2 black wool, 1, 2. Then it's going to be 2 glass, 1, 2. Then 2 wool, 1, 2. Then 1 glass. Then repeat that exact same process. And as you guys can see, we're kind of, you know, this is the creeper's face, obviously, just like that. Then once you've done that, go ahead and do 2 rows of glass. And perfect. Then once you've done that, go ahead and take these side pieces all the way until you're 2 blocks off of the back. So just like this. Should be 2 blocks off. Then over here, same thing. 2 blocks off. Then go ahead and connect those two. Those 2 blocks that are hanging off. And then on both corners, go ahead and go up by a total of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then go ahead and connect all of those to the top. Okay. And over here. And then connect this side to this side. And then just go ahead and fill in all this stuff. Just fill in both sides and the top. Go ahead and leave. Actually, you can fill in this block right here too. You can leave it like that too. It doesn't really matter. But just go ahead and make sure this whole little shaft right here is, empty. But fill in the sides and the top real quick. Alright guys, so once you have that done, I made the mistake of telling you guys to fill up the top. That was a mistake, sorry about that. Do not fill up the actual top of the head, my bad. You can go ahead and just remove all of that. You just leave the sides and the front. My bad again. Just go ahead and remove those. I'll give you guys a second. Oh wait, or hopefully you did. So once you've done that, all you're going to do is come 2 blocks down, guys. And this is the only purpose of leaving it open is just so we can add the lava, and it makes it a lot easier. So go 2 blocks down, and on the 3rd row, go ahead and add a layer of any block, really. We're going to be removing these anyway. This is just for right now. Just go ahead and just cover this entire thing just like this. And then the back too. And then once you've done that, go ahead and get a lava bucket out and add a lava bucket to each and every block up here. And you want to make sure everything up here looks really smooth because this is going to be basically the lava that's going to be currenting down, to the lakes. So you just want to make sure the entire area, just make sure you get every single block and it'll look really smooth. Okay? And we're done. Okay, oh no, we're not. Now we're done. All right, so it should look just like this, like a little small, puddle. Okay? And then we're going to go down here. And what you're going to do is in the legs, do the exact same thing. Just remove the entire opening of the legs. And this I did not forget to tell you. I just thought it would be easier to actually do this rather than trying to explain these openings for no reason. And then go ahead and just cover this whole area right here. And this is where we're going to be adding our lava to. Simply just because the lava that currents down from here does not actually perfectly get in the legs. So this is just to make it a little bit smoother. All right, and then do the same thing right here. And once you've done this, all you're going to do is get your lava in from this row right here all the way to here. Make sure you place the exact same thing we did upstairs, on the head. Make sure you place a lava block in each and every single block. And it should look smooth in these 2 blocks and then be currenting on that block right there. And then do the same thing on this side. All right, and then this spot as well. And then our last row. And then on both sides, just remove those dirt blocks we just placed. And I know it doesn't look like we're doing anything, but trust me, we're removing those blocks. And then they should be all flowing down like this. You can come to the sides and make sure you got it. And then do the same thing on this side. Just remove the invisible dirt. And then once you've done that, get your orange stained glass and go ahead and cover this back up. All right, then over here do the same thing. And it should look just like this. Perfect. All right, now let's go ahead and go back up top. And now we're going to do that same thing up here. We're just going to remove the invisible dirt blocks that are right below the lava. And then you should start to see it. Once we've done this, start seeing it flow down below. You just want to make sure you don't miss any blocks, otherwise it's going to look kind of weird, especially not the ones that are on the side. I guess if you miss the ones in the middle, it really wouldn't make too much of a difference, but just to be safe, just remove them all. And then you'll see it start flowing down just like this. And while that's happening, let's go ahead and fill up our top. Just go ahead and get some orange stained glass and just go ahead and fill up this entire roof right here. And then by the time we finish this, it should be completely filled up. All right, let's check it out. Almost, pretty much there. And then you should see it connect. And boom, that is our lava creeper, guys. And if you guys want to play around with it and move this current, you can just, you know, try and make it a little bit smoother. Just remove some blocks and place some lava. That should help. Yeah, it's right about there. That seems good. And then you want to do the same thing on the other side. Just make sure that the lava up here looks kind of smooth. So on here we're having the same issue. So just remove those and just put some more lava down. That's all you got to do. All right, and then close that back up. And that is it, guys. That is the lava creeper. This thing looks absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and turn it to night mode because that's when this thing really shines, you know, well, quite literally. So let's go ahead and put it in night mode. And as you guys can see, it is glowing pretty awesome. You can see the lava currenting down it. So it's almost like a lava animated, you know, lamp creeper. So it's pretty cool. And if you see like our other statues here, they don't really glow very much. You know, they just kind of look, you know, kind of dead at nighttime. But if we get some distance, this one still glows and just looks really, really awesome. So you can almost use it as like a beacon. You know, it's like if you have like a really inhabited area of your world where, you know, you and all your friends play and build stuff, you can build this, and at any point in the world, as long as you have some visibility, this will stand out rather than like something like that where it kind of blends in with whatever's down there and kind of the shadow itself. This thing, you know, really stands out at any distance. So that's a really cool use for it. And that, just in general, it just looks pretty awesome. It's just a really cool night piece to have in your world. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys can hit that like button before you go, I would greatly appreciate it. If you're new here, please subscribe. That would be awesome, too. I build loads of crazy stuff on Minecraft all the time, from statues to houses and all kinds of weird stuff. So definitely recommend you check the channel out and subscribe. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for just watching this video. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Adios. Hey guys, welcome to the outro. Thank you so much for making it here. On the right side of your screen, this is a recommended video. You can go and click on that, and that will take the last video on my other channel where I show you guys the real life version of the mystery box from Call of Duty Zombies. And I'm also going to be doing a setup video over there on that channel very soon, so definitely recommend checking that channel out. And on the left side of your screen, which is the previous video, you can go ahead and click on that, and that will show you guys, or take you guys to a video of me showing you guys how to build the cave from We Bare Bears. Both of those videos I highly recommend. If you're on the mobile app, you can get to both of them by clicking the card button in the top right side of your screen. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.